the ichthyosaur backbone's really jet black colour.
Yeah.
And you can see in the pyrite on the beach that it's been turfed around in. It's a bit gnarled by the sea's actions, but you can still see the sort of some of the morphology of the bone. Well, can you spot the pyrite ammonite ahead of me here on the beach, washed out in amongst all the other metal debris? It's a reasonable afternoon to go fossil collecting along the Jurassic coast at low tide. I'm going to stay away from the dangerous cliffs and look and see what the sea's turfed out for me from the mudslides. Some fossil ammonites preserved in the iron pyrite. We'll have a look at here at these little baby ammonites I found on the end of the shovel here. I truly believe at Mike Harrison's Fossils on Instagram has had his eye really in this week and found some lovely ammonites, and I'm just getting the small ones now. Here's the fate of a lot of pyrite ammonites, if not saved from the destruction of the sea. Well, look here, just on the beach, just in front of me here, I've scraped out this ammonite, Promicroceras. Isn't that an absolute beauty? Look at that one. But look where the sea's got to it on the back, where the sea has ground it down with the attrition of sand and other rocks. It's really sad to see. Here we go, a spot of sieving on the beach. Let's get through the iron pyrite, rattle through it, see if anything comes up in my sieve pot for doing that work. Lots of interesting shapes and forms, including these little bits of pyrite that look like little butter mushrooms almost. Is it going to be an ammonite in there? There we go, just pieces of ammonites. Piece of one there and a piece of one there. It's the last working week in March and it's a nice evening, but very cold again and not many people on the beach at all. There's Golden Cap down there in the distance. Someone's had a really good scrape around here on the beach. They've left an ammonite fragment that they picked up. There's lots of rusted metal on the beach here that they found. Well, all for a few more pyrite ammonites and a little badge there of some nature. I'll ask Tom Fines what that's all about, that piece there. Well, when I come down to the Jurassic coast, I always like to picture myself finding some more fossil wood, just like that there on that limestone rock. That is fossilized wood, but I really like this material here, this agatized and silicified wood from the Jurassic coast, from the Cretaceous period this material is, and I'd really like to find some more of that. So I always picture myself finding a piece, and it makes me feel really good that I might be able to. It gets me out here, keeps me looking. Look at that, I'd love to find another bit of that material. Agatized and silicified fossil wood with some teredo borings in it. Shipworm. Well, look at that for a chunk of fossilized wood. A really big piece of the fossilized wood from the Jurassic period. Well, this piece here has looked glorious in the past, and you can see now the sea has really got to it, and it's actually cracked right through the middle. That's a shame, look at that, great big chunk there. Ammonite surrounding the outer edge, preserved in calcite. Well, let's show you what this used to look like with an old video that I'd made of this. There's always lots of things to see here on the Jurassic coast, and you can see here on the beach this waterfall coming down across the mudslides and then down across the beach, streaming across the beach. And in this one area here I'm spotting quite a lot of material, quite a lot of fossil finds. You can see there just a chunk of ammonite, but that's a piece that you can take back. Whereas on the beach also too, there's quite a few bits here, not for keeping, but for looking at, which are also really nice to see. Here's a big chunk of the fossilized wood monkey puzzle tree, just sticking out of that limestone rock. And here ahead, a really nice block with lots of little ammonites on, preserved in limestone. And then as I pan round, you can see some beautiful calcite structure here. Look at that lovely calcite crystal there in that block. Well, it's turned out really cold and gloomy here along the Jurassic coast, but the fossils I found have made me happy, so that'll keep me going. A big old clamp on the beach. A lovely bit of rust there. Talking of rust, look at this accumulation of metal rubbish on the beach on the 2008 Lyme Regis landslide. Well, here we go, the sea is coming in and I'm heading back into Lyme Regis before I get cut off getting up these steps. Well, make sure you heed these warnings. Well, what a great day. I'm heading back into Lyme. I've enjoyed myself fossil collecting, but it's really cold now. Thanks very much for watching. Please leave your comments in the comments section below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.